So not sort of come completely together until you do it. Good. 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 Now tuck your hands out. Yes, both of them. There you go. Now, here's your center, so that's what you're trying to do.
It does help if you talk to it.
Done, just a little bit. You did, right in the middle. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty good. Did you already take yours out? Put it in and take it out? Or do you have it there? No, I saw him go there. I just didn't know if you left it there. What do you have, Daniel? Close? Good. Okay. Good. Try it with my rope. You'll understand if you do it with my rope why I have my rope and why you have your rope. And yeah, this one's a lot easier to do. Up, arms out. Yep, and then under. No. There you go. And if you do it slowly, now you can pull that wherever you like. You might slide. Yeah, there you go. Good. All right, go ahead and untie your knot. And just take your rope. Once it's untied, you can just take it if you would for me, please. Pull it in half. It's not length. What's that? It's not too length. Kind of like big bootleg. And then fold it in half again, and then if you would for me, just put it right down on the floor right next to your chair. We may come back to it, but that would just kind of get out of the way so that we know. This one? Yeah, I think we'll go to it.
We're going to do it right, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is like, yeah, you can just put that on. Thanks. So this one is like, this is one of my favorites. This does work with English pounds. Like if you use a 5-pound note or a 10-pound note or 20-pound note, you'll just do it slightly, the fold will be slightly different. Like in my case, using a US 1, this guy's George Washington. What we want to do here is you want to bend this over and cover up George Washington's face. If you're using like a 20-pound note, you're going to go to your queen's nose. That's how far over you can go. So we're just going to go to cover up George Washington. We're going to take our first paper clip and put it right here on top of the number 1. On yours, top of the 20, top of the 10. And then you're going to go backwards the opposite direction here. And you see this little tunnel? You don't want to flatten this. You kind of want to just bend it over so that little tunnel stays there. Your second paper clip goes inside this tunnel. Yeah, and clips to the number 1 on this side. So if you're looking at it, you should only have one paper clip on this side on top of the 1, one paper clip on this side on top of the 1. If you look at them this way, they shouldn't be touching anywhere. Alright? And if you're at the 2 very top corners, all the way to the top here, and you pull, the paper clips will jump up in the air and lift you up. Alright? We're going to try it one time. So we've got dollar bills we're going to let everybody borrow, and a couple of paper clips. So the first thing you want to do is just let's go ahead and take the paper clips completely off. You keep it. It's not worth a lot. Yeah. So now you want to bend it over just enough to cover up George Washington's face. So about a third of the way over. Yeah, yeah. And then you put your first paper clip on, and right at the number 1 is kind of where you want to go. And you're going to push it straight down. And it doesn't make any difference which way the paper clip goes, as long as that it's on. Yeah, now you want to fold it over backwards. Yeah. And put the paper clips on the same side, but now you just want to make sure that on your second paper clip you go in that center hole. Right, so this is all even. Yeah, but you want to make sure that they're on the same side. That's what you said, right? That's it.
Oh my gosh,
Did you catch it already?
These 3.
All 3 is that? Nice, good. Oh, wait, this one here also has to be. Now make sure that you grab the very top corner. Oh, I see. There you go. Good job. All right. I can't be free on this place.
Must wall.
Yeah, so you want to just make sure it's like right in that center section, inside the little, inside the tunnel. That's the most important part. Are you looking at the all-seeing eye? Yeah. Kind of weird there, isn't it? Wow.
We don't want to get it.
Oh, very nice. And did you see that? It was a nice, easy sort of, there was no like rocket ship out of it. It was just kind of up and down into your hand. Oh, that was good. Usually when we teach them how to catch it, we'll tell you to kind of,
Look at the eye.
you don't have to flick it hard. Yeah, I usually do it this way. I bring them so they're almost together here and stop. And I check to make sure that the paper clips are straight up. Because if they go just a little bit this way or this way, then you're having the wings form. So make sure they're straight up. And then this last one, I kind of just put my, I'm almost kind of top it a little bit. So it goes high enough that I can catch it. Yours is like this easy lob through the air and back down again. Let me see you do it one time.
Go on, Bob. Go on.
Same thing, just a nice, easy sort of, and try it?
Yeah.
Yeah? You caught it easy? Really? Can I come back and you show me?
What's his name?
Yeah. Kevin. Kevin.
Oh, that is. You know, I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah? Card tricks are tough, I think. I'm not really good at card tricks.
Yeah, it is.
Ah, good job.
Reverse.
Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it?
That's right. In your hand, through your fingers. Sometimes I can show you. So here's what I think I would like to do. Let's pair them up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
So you're gonna pair up with somebody. Can you guys pair up? Yeah? Jimmy, will you guys pair up? And you guys gonna pair up, and Daniel and James, you guys pair up. What we'd like for you to do is just one of you do that, do the trick. You're not gonna catch them, so you have to work with the other guy. We want you to get it high enough so the other guy has enough time to catch it. Yes, stand up. We're gonna pull the chairs out of the way so they all stand up.
Yes, you need to worry. Oh, Danny will be for us.
On that narrow Who's gonna be first? You're shooting it up and you're gonna. And maybe Dom comes, hey Dom, maybe coming this way. Good? All right. You have to think about this. All right, so now, he's going to send it back to you. Hey, would you do it? Little bit. How high you can get it. Yeah, you can get it high, but it's also got to stay close enough to him that he doesn't have to chase it. I'm sorry, try it again. You know what, let me get you a different one. You know what? Do it.
We're going high, mister, we're going high.
Just a little bit of it. When you do like this, you're going to feel a little bit coming out. Spring. Hold on. It's a little different. Just grab the top corner. So you have to still hold it. Yeah. You weren't even looking at me. All right, hold on. Hold it to the queen. No, that was good.
Yeah.
Somebody told me on the tin now, there's a really great, there's a line on the top that naturally lines out.
Oh,
Kevin, I'll show you this.
Oh,
yeah. Like here, this line, so you pull it right to the metal line.
Here, so,
Yeah.
All the time,
It's not that line is weak.
so you want to make sure you want to be at the top. Full.
all that, I'm
You
just.
guys should just pretty One-handed.
A lot of it's already tested out.
You're trying with this one again, get a little more height?
No way.
I can even don't know.
You can't start it. Right, we're just sitting there, right? Not worth it. Okay, here it comes. All right. Stop, try and get them, so before you pull the whole thing, do this. Pull until they're almost together for me, and then stop. Yeah, about like that. Now make sure that they're straight up in the air, and this time when you do it, kind of throw your shoulders down. Oh, yeah! That, whoa.
I guess I quit that. Yeah,
All right. Nice catch, wow. All right, come on back and take a seat real quick.
You did it.
Oh, did I? You got yours? Let me ask you a question. Where do the paper clips link? Do they link on the dollar bill or do they link in the air? Who thinks they link in the air? Who thinks they link on the dollar bill? It does, doesn't it? It looks like they link in the air, but they link on the dollar bill. Can you do it? Set yourself up and then do it very slowly one time, and then I want you to tell me how it works. And that's what causes them to jump up, right? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Jimmy. That was nice. So do it one time and watch it. Right, Dom? See how when that final piece of paper unfolds, they go right on top of each other.
Easy to fall in.
I think it is too. Because the paper is a different size. You can. You can use it with random paper. And you can use it with any size paper clip as well.
Oh yeah,
see right there, right in that final pull. So it's interesting. The reason why you have to pull from the top, because it's important that the paper clips stay up and down, right? Because if you pull from the bottom or you pull from the side, depending how tall the paper is, so like on a 20-pound note that's taller than ours, if you were to pull from the middle or from the bottom, the paper clips would start to go toward each other and it would move. You even caught it on the bill. And then they miss each other. So you want to make sure that you pull from the top because it keeps the paper clips moving evenly. Try pulling, do you see how like if you pull from the bottom, see how they split? They may not go over the top of each other, then the trick wouldn't work. What do you think causes the paper clips to jump up in the air?
The little light.
That little tug? When the paper finally unfolds, right? So, but what about the paper? What about the paper makes the paper clip jump up in the air? It's a transfer of energy, isn't it?
Can you do it far?
Can you do it far? Oh, can you do it with 4? That's a good idea. Why don't I give you 4 and you figure out if you can do it with 4? If No, I should have another packet of them somewhere. Hey, Susan?
Yeah.
Did we use all the paper clips on the bill?
I
Oh.
never dreamed for it.
You already, Susan's already doing 4.
All right, so try it with 4. What colors do you have? I don't know, you figure it out, you tell me where they need to go. What colors do you have? Did you get 4? Yeah. Did you show? I think I'm gonna run out of colors, so you guys have to. Here's 4 more. You want 4 more?
Oh, no, wait.
Oh, yes, I did it. And a photo. And a photo.
It should be easier to catch the way that you've been catching them. It's kind of like a snake. Okay, here you go. 4 more. You with 4? You okay? Claire's like, I can do that. Oh, sure.
I've got 4, 2, 7, 2.
All right, Aziz, you got to try and catch it though. How did?
Oh my God!
No way.
Oh, good work, no? You put all yours on one rather than put it on the line. So yours like all on one, is always the line.
He's very particular about how his clips are attached when he starts.
Really easy to learn.
Right? Because you want them to.
This is a really good trick. Oh, nice catch. I like the back. Oh, that's okay. That's right. Do we have enough time to learn just one more? Is that good?
Yeah.
So go ahead and take a seat for me. Oh my God! Look at it.
How the hell?
All right. So go ahead and put your dollar bills and your paper clips either on the floor. Yeah, just on the floor underneath the chair. We've got enough time to learn one more trick. And you're the only group that's learned this trick today because we've run out of time with all the other guys. But this is a really cool one. So watch very closely. Paper clip or the rubber band, the elastic, goes right here on these 2 fingers like this. It's right here. It's right here. And when you wave your hand, the rubber band jumps to the other side. Okay? So we're going to give everybody a rubber band and we're going to walk through this one time. This is a good one. And the great thing about this one is you can carry the rubber band right around your wrist. In magic, we have this... Huh? In magic, we have this rule. Yeah, don't snap yourself. We have this rule called the rule of 3. And it basically says, if as a magician, I tell you something or show you something 3 times, I'm reinforcing that it's real. And so this trick works off that rule of 3. So I'll do the first 3 steps, and then I'll show you the secret. So I go here, the rubber band is here, that's 1. I go here, the rubber band is here, that's twice. I've showed you the rubber band's on these 2 fingers. And then the last time I do it again, it's right here. But that's where I did the secret move, which looks like this. So what you want to do is you put these 2 fingers in, and you're looking at your palm. And then you turn your palm toward the audience, and you pull the rubber band out. And then when you bring the palm back to you, all 4 fingers go inside the rubber band like this. Now this is the part that you don't want the audience to see, so you never want to flash that part. So it looks like this. You're here, and then you bring it around and you just do that secret move and you point one more time here. And now all you have to do is wave your hand and open your fingers, and the rubber band jumps to the other side. So it looks really cool, but you can't flash that secret move. So you want to be careful about that. So you want to practice it. So the palm's towards you, and you put the rubber band on, so they see it there. And then you show them your hand this way, and you pull the rubber band out, show them that it's there. This puts you in the perfect position to do the secret move. You come back, all four fingers go inside, pull your hand away, point, tap, and the rubber band comes to the other side. All right, we're going to give you another rubber band.
Everybody get that one?
Everybody feel good about doing this one? Yeah? So now we're going to give you a blue rubber band. You can practice it, yeah. So what you want to do, we're going to do it again. This time put the rubber band on the yellow one on these two fingers, just like you did before. But now take your blue one, and we're going to build a barricade across the top so that it's stuck in place. So you put your first finger in, and then twist. Put your second finger in, twist. Your third finger goes in, twist, and then your fourth finger goes in. So you've created this barricade across the top of your fingers, and you've also locked this rubber band into place. So here's what you do. Go ahead and put it back down on these two fingers. Good. Do your secret move again. So you pull it out like this, you show everybody the rubber band is there. You do your secret move, you point, and you pass. And the rubber band still comes. No, I mean, isn't that weird? Yes, that's exactly it. It goes over there. So this would be, this is a great example of Newton's second law. Does anybody tell me what that is? No? What about a force in motion stays in motion until it stops by another force, right? So if you look at this, and this rubber band is jumping, your fingers, when you open it, you launch the rubber band, and so it starts to jump, and it keeps jumping until it hits this rubber band. And that stops this one and propels it the rest of the way over to these two fingers. So it shares that center section. So if you want to get really fancy with this, you can go like this. You can show that the rubber band is here, do your secret move. You have to make sure that they see it's here before you open your hand. Do your secret move so it's there, and then you make it jump. And now keep this hand away and make it jump back. So you're going to use your thumb. Yeah. What is the secret? The secret. And that's 3 fingers in. Just put it, now put all 4 fingers inside. Yeah. You want to keep it like right around your, yeah, like that. Use your thumb. Daniel, that takes some practice. I tell you what, it's a little easier, like I cheat. I dip my hand this way a little bit so the rubber band's away from my hand. And then I start with my pinky. Put that in and let it go around. Yeah, now pull your thumb out. There, that was it. And try and grab it like right at the tip of your fingernail so that you can get your finger out really easy. Alright, so let's take this from the top. Take your rubber bands completely off. They'd be awesome at it. They're really good. Alright, so take all of your rubber bands off. No, so we're going to do it like we're performing it, the way you would show it to somebody. So you put the rubber band on these two fingers, and you let everybody see that it's there. And then now you put your barricade across the top. So you make sure that they saw that it was there. And now you would do that pull-out for them to see that the rubber band is here. So you'd show them that, because that gets you in that position. And then you bring it back and you do your secret move. So you want to kind of keep it right along your fingers so they see it. And then you pass, and the rubber band jumps to the other side. You want to make sure when you do your secret move, Bounce around there, Jerry. When you're doing your secret move here, when you do this secret move, make sure you do that really natural. You don't want to go like this and put it really close to you because it looks like you're doing something fishy. You just want to be here, show everybody, make it really natural when it comes back around. And you've got to stop right there. So stop so that they can see. Good. Point. Tap. Nice. There's some flair. And then you can make it go back. So you can build it into a nice little routine. Go ahead and put the rubber band around the wrist for me for a minute. I'm going to show you this one. This is a great trick. Okay, so I've got my yellow rubber band. Now watch. Here. Done. So pull it back out. Reach up and pinch it here. Now you got to hold it this way. Don't be afraid to stretch it. You got to make sure it's right at your nose. And don't hold it this way because you wouldn't do that. You want to make sure it's right at your nostril. Good. Now the thing that makes this look good is you have to kick your head back as you let go of both hands. You have to be like this.
I know, but not like it flipped in my nose.
It won't slip in your nose.
Yeah.
It's going to be right around your head. Wait. Like this. It's not going to go up your nose. Okay, pull it out. Now you reach up and see this thing. Grab it. There. Like this. So see when you hold this, it looks like it's behind your head. Now hold it here.
Yeah,
I know, he's doing it like
really
this.
good.
That's really big.
There!
Hold it right up to your nose. So you're going to keep your head back and just like, yeah! Look at that! That was it. That was great. I know. I rarely see something like that. Yes!
It looks man. Yes.
It looks perfect.
Can you show us how to link it? Can you link it?
I can't link them, but
Right.
this is one that you can. So you can look at this one. You can look this one up on YouTube and learn it. It's too hard for me to teach. It'll take you a little bit of time, but it's called Crazy Man Handcuffs. That's what you want to Google, and you look it up on YouTube. And this is, so it goes like this. So the rubber band is on this side. So it's here. Now watch. So you're here. And you want to make sure you have two rubber bands the same color. Hold your fingers like this for a minute. I'll put it here. Here.
I don't know how you do that.
Not this side. Do you feel that? It is cheating.
Nowadays I was supposed to hang it up. Oh, I know you did it. Look it on, man. No, I know you.
You do. You're flicking it over, but if you watch this hand, watch my right hand. Because what we want you to do is, clearly, I want you to focus right here, where the rubber bands are. But watch this hand up here. When I pull back, this is where I make the switch. So I pull back and I let this finger take it. So it's already on the other side. So you have to go quickly back over. This one takes a bit of practice. So when you do it, it looks like this. I'm going to do the same move again, but I'm going to do it in one continuous move. So you want to show like this side, and then when the pull happens, you're here, and I go back. Another side. No, it takes, Google it. It'll take you about 30 minutes to practice it, to learn it, but it's a pretty cool trick. So you go like this, show each side, you pull, and when you pull back, you make a switch, and you come back, switch over here. That was pretty close. I like it when you get somebody else to hold it, and you do it in their hands, because they don't have to do anything.
Oh, yes, mate.
Did you get it? I tell you what. they can keep the rubber bands if you want to take them, or and then give them back to them, whatever you know.
Yeah, we'll collect them and pick them up.
Collect them?
I'll do the
Teacher.
I'll do the
Yeah, good luck.
No, I'll even press them, I'll even. Not now.
Not now, no. We'll collect them and then give them back.
Yeah.
All right? That's our time. It went really, really quick. Practice the dollar bill trick and practice your rubber band trick. I'll take the rubber bands, give them to your teachers, and then you guys can have them back to practice with a little bit later on. All right? Great. So you get them? You're not that good of a magician yet to be able to hide it. Great. That's it. We're done. Thank you very much. I guess we'll see you guys at 3 o'clock at the, or 2:50
Yeah, oh, yeah.
at the assembly. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
See ya.
Somewhere else, something good.
Oh, yeah, got Mr. Bond back on that.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Now, to get those in, you're going to have to really sort of explain. There's the final chain of Jimmy's.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
So they have to change.
Sometimes the process is slow but sure. They didn't, did they? They were like, we're not going to do this. Make it do this. But they decided, when they were having fun. Yeah. Including our guy that didn't want to come back. Come back. Yeah. How did you get him to come down?
No, I just brought him a rope and then I think it was you that talked him into coming down. I don't think it's from what I overheard the conversation, it was nothing to do with
No.
music or you, it was just some other thing. Our captain was like, all the time, this is his shit.
Okay.
Not you.
Okay, good. I'll tell you who I thought would make the biggest turnaround. Yeah. I was really wondering whether he was going to engage or wanted to engage at all.
He tried his best to not.
Didn't he?
You just couldn't help it.
Well, then I think it was really interesting because did you happen to not see him the first time or you decided to ignore him until like the appropriate?
I decided to ignore him. It's terrible.
No, it was the right thing to do, because then he realized he needed to be a part of the participation of the group if he was going to get any feedback.
And I was just really happy to see him. And I took your leap on pairing them up, because I thought if we could pair them up, he would get more engaged if he was paired up.
Did you?
He did. He and Aziz, he and Aziz did really well together. And I gave them a 20-pound note to do it with. Yeah. And then they got it high. Really high.
Is it?
Yeah. Cool. So at 2:30, we have the practice group. Yes, I just thought I would see the people.
busted myself, the little kids on the.
You would have done that, yeah.
If I felt more confident, there's this great comic book trick.
One of our students in Uganda saw some of the postings from New York yesterday, and just something like, "I love your work, wish I could move with you someday." the information from Jim's nomination. Did I say that?
You didn't get it?
Did I say that I did get it?
I thought you said you did. But you know what? I emailed Cindy twice yesterday, and she said she didn't get it.
Really?
I know you don't have mine yet.
Pardon?
I know you don't have mine yet.
No, I don't have it.
But you should have Jim's. Oh, but wait a minute. Did you need me to send that to Dices? Because I sent it directly to you, rather than to the Dices email. Would that make a difference for it or not?
No. Well, if I received it or not, but, just don't let me, I don't want to forget that I have that. And if I don't, just have to resend it.
The deadline is 10 o'clock tonight.
What?
So when I get to the hotel,
Eileen was just asking.
you do, right? Vicki didn't send one either? Okay, that's not good.
And the bylaws say that I have to have two.
You have to have two for each position?
Specifically says I have to have two for two.
And you can only run for one position, right? So if Rachel and Vicki, and if Rachel wasn't elected, she would lose her membership position, right?
Oh, that's good.
Because honestly, I think that's her hesitancy, is that if she runs and she doesn't win, then she's lost her position on the board completely. Vicki's on the board. What's Vicki's position now? So if she runs for vice president and she doesn't win, she would still have her secretary position because that position's not up.
That's right.
But membership is. So that's why Rachel has to make a decision about which one she's going to run for.
Yeah. Some of them might be okay with iron though.
Some of them naturally go to the fault. They've done so much. Yeah, I do need to just get out. I think that's better.
Hello, Kevin.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. How are you?
All right.
Good. I'm just getting your stuff together.
How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Oh, you already said 8:30 can make the door. Happy.
Is George Washington happy?
That's a lot of money.
It just looks like a lot.
Yeah, a lot of money there. What's that buy?
Buy a bigger candy bar. Cool. So then we will get started on your stories. And you guys are okay with coming up on the stage, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
So what I'd like to do is when it comes time for, I'm going to do 2 tricks. So I'm going to do my first trick, and then after I do the first trick, I'll introduce all the guys who are going to be performing today, one by one. And then you'll come up, you have to do what we did in rehearsal. So you'll come up on the stage, you'll introduce yourself, and then you'll tell your story. All right? So can you jump up first?
Are you sure? I'm not, I mean, what story have you do?
What story did you do already? Yeah, you did one. You did, were you the football story? Oh, the wedding one. Yes. That was a good story. That was a really good story. Right, so this was the bond of matrimony, and this was you and your girlfriend, and sealing the bond of matrimony. And he was with you. Okay, so head up on the stage. Yes, matrimony. That's right. We're going to choose the right word.
Yep.
Okay, so introduce yourself.
Come on, stay by it. What's the next one on top? What's it called? Magic machine or something?
You know what? That you get to choose whatever name you would like to call yourself. You can be amazing, you can be magical, you can be brilliant. Good.
I'm going to get what kind of got through.
Sure. But keep your first name as a part of it.
Yeah. The amazing Barrel. No, that's too bad. The amazing Barrel. Huh?
How about the magnificent mile?
The magnificent Barrel. Yeah, that's the one.
Is that good?
Right, so come on, stay again. No, I just want to say.
Yes, so you say, hello everybody, I'm the magnificent mile.
Hello, everybody.
That's perfect. I love it. That's great.
I'm in mine, and you are here to witness one of the greatest tricks in history. It is called the George Washington trick.
Nice. I love it.
So I've got no gimmicks, no tricks. I've got nothing big. Just 2 paper clips, $1 here, one with $1.
All right, so really simple. Look at what you're doing. So you have to go through every move.
Yeah.
So you show them the dollar bill.
This is a $1 bill. I'm just going to fold good old George. I'm going to fold him in half. And then paper clip goes over the one, like so. So this is about marriage. So it's me and my girlfriend getting married. We're going to bond. We're going to live together. So this is my girlfriend Vienna. So she's going to clip on there. And then we're going to fold it again. As you can see. A little paper clip like this. Like so. Slide it in a little hole here. And then the bond of matrimony.
So you might step back so if the paper clips leap off the stage, you've got a little room to go.
So we're going to link these papers together in 3, 2, 1.
Excellent. So you'll pick them up?
Yeah, pick them up and then
Show everyone?
we are with.
There'll be thunderous applause. We'll take it down. Excellent. And the magnificent miles will exit the stage.
I'm still going to
That was great. I love your energy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, you're up. Do you have a name?
And I'm living. I've seen it on my TV.
Oh, Ben Huntley doing a trick. I haven't. Yeah, I should see it. But you want to make sure that you include your real first name.
Curious Killer.
I'm Caleb.
Champion Caleb.
Oh, I like that one, Champion Caleb. You could be a champion of magic, Caleb. Gotta connect with you though, it's your name. You gotta feel it. Curious Caleb. I like Curious Caleb. All right, so I will introduce, I'm not gonna introduce you by your name though. I'll just introduce Miles, and you'll have to introduce yourself as Magnificent Miles. And I'll introduce Caleb, and you'll have to introduce yourself as the Magnificent Caleb.
I don't know any like stars or
What did you do earlier? You didn't?
no.
Okay, what's your favorite thing to do?
I go into the scissors.
Like, all right, that's good. So your dollar bill could be the Cinemaplex? Yes, that would be the Cinemaplex? And then the other would be you? Do you get,
Yellow one's me.
and do you get snacks when you go to the cinema?
I do.
What do you get?
Popcorn.
There you go. So one can be you, and one can be the popcorn? Yeah. What's your favorite kind of movie?
Fast and Furious.
Oh, there's a lot of action in Fast and Furious. So, is there a scene that you remember in Fast and Furious where you were holding your popcorn and it took you so much, like, you remember that scene, did you see all of them?
Every single one.
Okay, you remember that scene where they go crashing off that bridge?
Yeah.
And he has to leap across the thing? What did you do with your popcorn? Yeah. Did your popcorn jump in your lap a little bit?
Yeah.
There you go. So you are at the Cinemaplex, you're watching Fast and Furious with your popcorn in your lap, you hit that scene in Fast and Furious, and you throw your popcorn up in the air, but you catch the bucket, and that's where you leap off and grab the bucket. That sound good?
Yes.
All right, tell us your story then. Introduce yourself from the beginning, Mr. Furious. Tell you what, we'll wing it.
What do you mean winging?
Go with the flow. Yes, play it by ear. Go with the flow. So introduce yourself to the audience.
Improvisation.
That's it, improvisation.
Hi, my name is Curious Kill. And today I'm going to be pulling off a trick for you today. As you can see, this is a normal American dollar. 2 paper clips. And I shall now do a trick for you. Okay. So, here is me going to the cinemas. I sit down on the seat, yeah, and I'm watching Fast and Furious, and, well, I get to that bit where, well, you know when they jump off the cliff, and, well, they fall into the water.
Make sure your popcorn, you're doing great, Make sure your popcorn goes in the hole.
It isn't, yeah.
Make sure it's in the middle. Okay, so you're watching Fast and Furious, popcorn in your lap. You're brilliant, you're doing great. All right, so you're at that scene. Great moment, edge of your seat, here. It's the water, you throw your popcorn.
The car hits the water, and I'm thinking, are they dead? I don't know.
Oh,
Where is it?
right between your legs. Keep going back. Now you're standing on it. Good. Show everyone. And show everyone the paper clips. And take a bow. Very nice. That was good. That was great.
I need to look at the story.
Practice it a couple of times, and I'm going to bring you up again. You ready to go again?
Yeah. Sorry.
Is that easy? I will. So we're going to work sure that you're ready for the show. All right, so I'm just going to introduce, please welcome to the stage, what group are you? Hockey? Yeah, hockey. Hockey? All right, so I can introduce you, Miles from the hockey group? All right, and you're up. You will run excitedly. An easier story?
Yes.
So I should the same story?
Yes, stick with the same story, because you're practicing it to make sure that when you do it in front of the audience, they're all
Yeah,
going to go.
so you put it with it.
And pretend we've never seen you.
All right,
We don't know who you are.
I'm
Sorry, what's your name?
John. Charles Green.
Charles Green.
Is he married?
From South Carolina.
Yeah. He's a friend of yours.
He's not a friend of mine.
How do you know him?
I don't know him. I only know him because you told me his
He said he was
name.
Afro-American. He did.
Oh, because there is a Charles Green who's a magician.
Oh, really?
There is.
Oh, really?
And I do know that Charles Green.
Is he good?
He's really good, yes.
Yeah.
But he's not the one from South Carolina.
No, in a little ranch trail park. What is it, Southern? I can also do a good Southern American accent.
You can?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yes.
What's it say? Damn, hello, I can do a Southern American accent. Damn, I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, dude! That's great!
I like smoky barbecue. and everything. I thought I was from Michigan, but not, evidently not from North Carolina.
Oh my gosh, that's great, because I couldn't even pretend to make a British accent.
Try.
Oh, no, I just can't.
Hey, Alfie.
Hey, Alfie, how's it going? Come sit, all right.
Right, sorry, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do an accent or not?
It's a temple coming to the
Oh, he's gonna perform.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, I apologize. Sorry, then. It's okay, yeah, thank you.
Tom is coming as well,
Yeah.
yes.
Are you
Tom
saying
coming?
that? Oh, yes, you have it. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, Alfie. Sorry,
Okay, Miles, from the top.
Right. So you welcome me on that ceremony.
Yes, please welcome Miles from the hot knees.
Okay. Well, welcome, what's to say? Hello, I'm Miles. And I want to show you a cool trick today. So, we've got a $1 bill and 2 paper clips. Me and my girlfriend. Now, we're going to walk to the church. We're going to fold the bill in half. One, side like that. We're going to fold the other like this. So, we're going to fit the other one on the other side. And then, we're going to link together in matrimony.
That was cool, yeah. Good, show everyone. Take it out. Very nice. And you'll come on down. All right, you ready? And what's your group?
Oh, does it have to be a story with it?
All right, so are you going to call yourself the amazing Alfie? Okay. So I'm just going to introduce you, Alfie. So I'll be here. You'll be out there. You'll have your $1 bill in your pocket, but make sure it's not ready to go, because you're going to do that up here. Okay? So say, please welcome to the stage, Alfie. Come on up, Alfie. And I'll trade places with you. You'll go up, introduce yourself.
I am the amazing Alfie.
Tell us your story. You get one with the pink. What was your story that you told us today? A what?
That go-kart.
Yeah, the go-kart one. So what was the $1 bill? The go-kart track.
The go-kart.
Right. All right. And the yellow paperclip was?
The helmet.
The go-kart. Oh, no, you're right, because you were the pink one, right? So we put the pink one on the go-kart.
Do any of you guys know any jokes?
No. Good. And then what's the yellow one?
The helmet.
The helmet. That's right. Look who you. Yes, good job. Nice catch. Okay, step away from the stage, so if your paper clips lead too far, you'll still be able to catch them. Ready? So tell us what happens. You're on the go-kart trail.
And I crash.
Nice catch. Show everyone. Wait for the applause. Take it out. Awesome job. Very nice. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Tom, are you good? All right. So which colors do you want? Jack, which color do you want?
Do you want to go practice your story?
That one? That one? Excellent. Excellent. All right. You gonna do it, yes? Okay. So what we were saying is we're going to introduce you one at a time, and each time you come up, you're going to tell your story. So Miles has gone up, Alfie has gone up. As Tom goes down. You ready, Tom? So don't get set up. You're going to do it on the stage for me. So I'm going to introduce Tom. You're going to run up.
Thank you.
Okay, you're up. Introduce yourself to everyone.
I am Tom.
You're who?
Tom.
You're who?
Tom.
Terrific Tom. Talented Tom. Yeah, terrific Tom. And what's your $1 bill going to be, Mr. Terrific? Didn't you have
That,
a bed? That's right. That's right. Did you catch it? Okay, wait, you gotta go back. You have to wait for your applause. Show everyone. Take it down. All right. And Jack, you ready? Okay.
Just to say what I'm doing for.
Yes, you have to introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, my name's Joe.
Hey, Jack.
Alright, so we're going to put the first picture on the watch on that side. So it's covering, what's his name again?
George
George, what's his last name?
Washington.
George Washington. We're going to cover his face, we're going to put the date preserve like that. And then on the back, we're going to turn it over. Okay, and then on the little tunnel, we're going to put that picture on the wall. Okay?
Okay.
And then we're
Grab them, show everyone.
like that.
Excellent. Bravo, Jack. So Jack.
No one is.
I did you do that? You did earlier. I did you do that? Should we put a chair back with like
No, you're good. You're very good. Let me tell you the order that you guys are going to go though. So I'm going to put Jack first.
And then me.
And then Tom.
No, I'm going after you up there.
I'm going to put Alfie. I'm just going to go Jack, Tom, Alfie. You want Alfie to go before you?
Yeah.
So Alfie, you want to go second?
So do you guys want to sit down here at the front or do you?
I'm going to put Miles last.
Oh.
You want me to set it up for you? Oh, so you're going to hold it over there? So I'm going to put you third, is that okay? Yeah. Third, all right. So go Jack, Alfie. Okay, good. I had heard of it, yeah. But I'm going to look They wouldn't be able to do much. I'd like to have them back so I can use them other places. Can I see you for a second? All right.
Nice.
Good to go. Good afternoon. Good morning. Boy, you're way behind. So we've had a really, really fun day working with all of you. I thought what we would do to kind of wrap up our time together is maybe I would do a couple of tricks, have some of you guys come up and perform for everyone else, since you have such amazing stories to tell, and then we'll go on one of the most spectacular, mind-boggling magic tricks you've ever seen in your entire life. Cool? All right, so I want to start off with something that's a little different, just to kind of check out your eyes before we get into the other guys doing some tricks. So I have a little card here. You can actually, you can actually go back and you can make this at your house. You can maybe make this in class. It's really easy, but I wanted to teach you one final trick before we left. So all you're going to do is take a piece of white poster board and you put one spot on this side, right in the middle. So you have one spot on this side, 4 spots on this side, 3 spots on this side, and 6 spots on this side. I'll do it one more time. It goes like this: 1 spot, 4 spots, 3 spots, 6 spots. Now this is really easy. You go like this. There's 1 spot. Really there are 2 spots. So if you cover up the spot, it looks like 1. If you cover up the space, you can pretend there's 1 under your hand, so it looks like 3. Same thing here. You've got 4 spots. Really there are 5 spots. Cover up the spot, it looks like 4. Cover up the space, you can pretend there's 1 here, so it looks like 6. So when you do it quickly, it looks like this: 1 spot, 4 spots, 3 spots, 6 spots. Pretty cool, right? Now every now and then, when you're showing people that you have 3 spots, somebody might ask you to lift your hand up and to really prove there's a spot there. Then you'd be in trouble, right? Yes, unless you have really dirty hands, which I do most of the time, and you can go like this. You can rub off just a little bit of dirt, and you can show everybody that there really are 3 spots. Same thing happens here. You just rub, and you show everybody that there really are 6 spots. And once you get them seeing 6 spots on this side and 3 spots on this side, it's not hard to get them to see 8 spots. Are we good? No. No. I think what I would love to do is invite some people up on the stage to perform. So we've got 5 performers. And for those of you that we worked with, remember, the #1 rule of being a good magician is what?
Never tell a person. No, silly trick.
That's number 2. That's the number 2. Jimmy, do you remember number 1? Show them 3 times. That was a good one too. That's number 3. The #1 rule of being a good magician is being a good audience member. So that means when somebody comes to the stage to perform, everybody watches, everybody listens, and when the trick is over, everybody claps. Deal? All right, we're going to start off with our very first performer, Jack. Where are you, Jack? Good. Give a nice round of applause for Jack.
My name's Jack, and you've got $1 note. I'm going to turn it over and put rub George Washington's face. Put $1, a paper on the number 1 there. Fold it over. Get the other one. Put it in the tunnel over the one there. And they're not stuck together. I'm going to pull it.
Oh, nice Jack. So everyone, very nice. You ready? All right. Welcome to the stage, Alfie. Come on up, Alfie.
I'm the man in outfit. $1. This is a trap. Go catch it. This is me. And that's my helmet. And then I go for a crack.
Right. This is a big crack. It's a good story. Nice. And it's a good thing you wore your helmet, right? Yes. Next up is Caleb. It is the same trick. We're listening to the story.
Hi, my name is Curious Caleb, and today I'm going to show you one amazing trick. Here we have one normal US dollar and two paper clips. So here is me, the green one is me, and the yellow one is the pot pie, and the donut is the restaurant. So here is me going inside the restaurant. And then I asked the barman, can I have a pot pie, please? And then the barman comes up and gives me the pot pie. I try it. And I say, wow, that is one amazing pot pie.
Dude, you totally swapped your story on me. That was a good story. What was it that the barmaid brought you? Is that really good? Is that something I should try before I go back to America?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next welcome to the stage, Tom. Come on up, Tom. Wait, what's your name?
Tom.
What?
Tom.
Who?
Sure, it comes to
There you go.
$10 around, that's where I'm saying. I'm walking across the road to get some pot, and I come back over, looking over the road,
Can I just say everyone's changing their story? All right, last up on the stage is Miles.
Hello, everybody. I'm from South Carolina. They call me Hillbilly Hick. So, we start with 2 paper clips. See? No gimmicks, 2 paper clips. And, what's your last name, son? Keep your hair on, man. And do my freaking face, man. And God bless old George and his little face. So we're going to cover George's face up halfway like this. So, we're going to put a little one like so. So, it's a wedding, yeah? This is me, and in the church, this is my good old girlfriend, Vienna. They're right, look her, ain't she? So, good old Vienna, and kind of like so. And, the vicar says, well, holy matrimony. And we shall be the bonds linked. Oh, I didn't catch it.
Miles, I felt right at home.
You're not at home, you're in England.
That was great. Give these 5 guys another nice round. All right, I promise you the most spectacular magic trick you've ever seen. Who likes pizza?
Me!
Who likes, what favorite kind?
Pineapple.
Pepperoni? Who likes pepperoni? Yeah? Anybody like McBeef? Anybody like the veggie pizza? I like this plain cheese. Plain cheese. I like the plain cheese. Do you like pizza? I want to show you something that somebody gave me, maybe a couple of years ago. It's actually pretty awesome. It is a magic pizza box. And the thing that's so cool about this is if you put pizza inside of it, it totally disappears. Now I'll show you what I mean. I actually had pizza for lunch, so I don't have any real pizza, but I have a piece of fake pizza. This is not the kind of pizza that you would want to eat. I wouldn't want to eat. This has mushrooms and olives and onions and green peppers. The only good thing that I see on here is the pepperoni, so we're going to go with that. But you wouldn't want to eat this because this is really hard. But what you do is you put the pizza in the pizza box like this. Now watch, because this is really amazing. We close the doors, say the magic word, abracadabra, and look at that. No, watch. I can make it come back. Watch. Abracadabra. Totally back again. No, watch. You guys aren't watching close enough. I'll do it one more time. Watch. Abracadabra. I know. Sometimes people think it's over here, but it's not. What?
Open both sides and dip it to an opposite side. Open it.
It's a magic pizza box. And the thing that's so incredible about this is when you make the pizza disappear, I have absolutely no idea where the pizza goes. None at all. What? Wow! Run that back up into me. You didn't try to eat this, did you? No. And there's the magic pizza box. Honestly, I want to say we have had such a really great time. Thank you so much for letting us be here. It's been a really fun day. I hope you guys will continue to practice your tricks and come up with really great stories. And I do hope that we have a chance to come back and visit all of you again next time we're in the UK. So give yourselves a nice round of applause. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
We've had an absolutely awesome day, haven't we? Absolutely awesome day. And we'd like to make any comments to Kevin on their day. Surprisingly, Jack. Liam?
Just amazing. It's been mind-blowing for me to meet Kevin.
Okay, thank you.
Can you make me disappear? Please. I don't want to see no more.
Yeah? Put Liam, not people. Liam? Jack? Thank you, James?
We do. I do have a YouTube channel. It's Spencer's Magic. All one word. Spencer's Magic. I'll take you right there.
Thank you. Caleb?
If it's alright with you, I'm going to say so. Magic trick.
Take the magic trick home. You know what? For the 5 of you who are on the stage, I don't mind if you take it home. Keep the dollar bill, keep the paper clips, practice really hard, come up with a good story. All right? Those are yours from being on the stage.
Jimmy?
65 paper clips. I have to say, What you missed about Jimmy is in the paperclip trick, we've been working on linking 2 paperclips together. How many did you end up with at the end, do you know? 16. So he went 16 paperclips. It looked like a snake going through the air. It was really great. Good job. Sadly, I don't have 56 paperclips that I can leave behind. Sorry.
We'll buy some in, Jimmy. Okay, anybody else? It's one of those, isn't it? Jack.
Can you make a chocolate pizza? Come like, can you make a whole chocolate pizza?
Chocolate pizza?
That's another.
I can tell you this, that sounds delicious to me.
Can you make a whole fruit of chocolate pizza for me?
No, sorry, that would be a good trick. Hate to disappoint
Can you
you.
make one like
Right, okay, last 3. Liam?
That's what I love.
Miles? I want a good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, you were great, thank you.
Hello?
We can come in, guys.
When are we coming again? I don't know. It will probably be, I would think maybe at least a year before we get back to the UK. We have a pretty busy schedule until next year around this time, so it'll probably be a while, but we'll talk about it, okay?
And last comment for me.
Make the staff disappear. Whoa.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
Alright, let's give one big round of applause.
Oh, thank you very much.